Ugh, it's going to be a spicy one today, lads. I think I've probably had like 4 quality hours sleep this whole week. I'm on a lot of painkillers. Partially dislocated my shoulder a couple of weeks back and oh my god, not gonna pretend that was fun. Anyway, it's Halloween, motherfuckers! You might have noticed a minor absence. We're just gonna move past it, pretend it never happened. Basically, I had the last video I put out at the beginning of July, I think, and July was full of heat waves, and so I couldn't do any filming or editing or anything, so I just cried it all off for a while. But I'd actually recorded like 4 videos in June, so I was planning on getting all of those out. The first one was an unboxing, which turned out badly because half of it was missing and customer services have been completely useless. Side note, don't bother with the Look Fantastic monthly box. It is not worth it. Not even slightly. Not for the amount of effort I put in trying to get what I was promised. So that video I won't be publishing because there's no point showing you an unboxing that only unboxed half of what I was supposed to get. And also it was a June box anyway, so what's the fucking point now? And then I filmed another one doing a review of one of the Colourpop palettes I mentioned in a previous video, the Cancer Season Quad, and that I thought that was quite a good video. The palette's terrible. I mean, absolute garbage. Just no pigment whatsoever. The 2 duochromes are okay, but the mattes are a waste of time. Unfortunately, that video was no good because the sound was fucked on it for reasons that I'm still not entirely sure I understand. But that was okay because I had another video filmed after that as well. So the third video was one that I had filmed. To be fair, it was the least good of the 3, and I thought, fuck it, I'll trim it up, see what I can do. Apparently, I just had a massive brain fart the night that I filmed it. And not only did I completely fail to say what I wanted to say in the actual video, but then I forgot that I hadn't done that, and I thought it was fine. And I thought, that's fine, I'll go back to it and it'll be fine. It won't be anywhere near as bad as I remember it being. It was fucking ghastly. So we binned that. So that was like 3 videos in the bin. And then I sort of fucked it all off for August because I was tired and it was hot and I couldn't be bothered. And I was busy trying to make my Twitch DJ channel a thing, which still isn't. So, you know, just another expensive hobby and waste of time, basically. But I'm going to keep doing it because it's fun for me. Although less fun since OBS and Twitch both updated various things and now everything's fucking falling apart and people are leaving Twitch in droves and what a fucking drama. It's always just drama, isn't it? There's always drama. So that's the Twitch thing. I've got lots of new links since the last time I was videoing. I now have a Ko-fi account. I was thinking about Patreon, but I don't want to do Patreon because Patreon takes fees and Ko-fi doesn't. And quite frankly, I don't need the extra bells and whistles that Patreon offers. I just need a front page where I can occasionally update on what's going on and take donations. If anybody ever wanted to give me one, no pressure. Please don't if you can't afford it. On the other hand, if you can afford it, give me a quid. Anyway, all my new links and stuff are going to be in the description down below. Before you go looking at all my links down the bottom, it's time for an intro. My name's AJ. You might remember me from such videos as the last one I made. The one before that. Or you might be somebody who knows me from real life, in which case, no you don't. You didn't see me. I'm not here. I'm not a 41-year-old with a YouTube channel. I'm definitely not a 41-year-old Twitch DJ with a YouTube channel. So, it's Halloween. My third favourite... No, it really is my favourite time of year. It just is. And I mean, I keep my Halloween decorations up all year round because I'm an old goth and that's what we do. But I did buy from Hobbycraft these tiny little plush pumpkins, which, oh my God, for £1. Get thee to Hobbycraft quick because these things fuck off really fast. But oh my God, they're the cutest thing. And I nearly bought 20 and I had to put lots back because I was like, no, I cannot fill my entire room with stuffed fucking pumpkins. But I also got the pumpkin light, which I'm very happy about. So I had some pretty grand plans about what I was going to do for Halloween this year. I was going to redo this. I've got this thing about redoing stuff that I've already done. I don't know why. Maybe it's because I'm a bit of a perfectionist, but it's getting annoying. I need some original ideas, and I just don't have any at the moment, which is kind of bummer. But I am going to be doing something today that I've not done before, so that's going to be fun. I think maybe it's because the first time I do something, it's usually shitty. Whatever, we're going to roll with it and see how it goes. Yeah, so I had some big plans for what I was going to do this Halloween. I was going to redo my neon skull that I did last year that was inspired by Juliana A on Instagram. My version wasn't quite as good as hers, so I was going to redo it and have another go. But it took me like 3 hours last time, and I just haven't got that sort of energy today, so I'm not going to be doing that. So instead, we're going to be doing a Beetlejuice-inspired look today. I did not buy any of the Revolution Beetlejuice collection because I am poor, and if it was If I thought it was going to be really, really good makeup, I would probably buy some of it, but I don't think it is. I found both of the palettes to be kind of underwhelming. I mean, I find most Revolution palettes to be kind of underwhelming these days. I think I've just gotten a bit spoiled by the fact that there's so many other good quality palettes out there for not a great deal more. Like, if you get to a Morphe sale at the right time, you can get some much better stuff than you can get at Revolution. And Revolution is good for some staples. Like, they've got some really good concealers, they've got some good foundations, they've got some great highlighters. I actually really like Revolution highlighters, and they've got some good blushes as well and stuff like that. Real basics. But I feel like a lot of their sort of flagship stuff, their special stuff, it just doesn't quite land for me. I found the recent Beetlejuice collection just you know, like the packaging was cute, but I can't buy things just for packaging because I can't afford it. And I've not really got any way to display it because I've got too much other Halloween tat on display. So I don't buy makeup for display. I don't see the point. I buy clothes for display sometimes. Probably shouldn't do that. Anyway, so we're going to do a Beetlejuice inspired look using stuff that is not from the Revolution Beetlejuice collection. Maybe one day I'll be on their PR lists and I can tell them how terrible I think their eyeshadow palettes are. But I'm not holding my breath. Of course, in preparation for this, I did actually watch Beetlejuice this evening. So I'm all sort of fired up. I've got all the, you know, all the colours and stuff in my mind, and I know what I want to do, and I've been browsing some stuff on Google, and so I've got some pretty good inspiration. I think even if it doesn't come out looking very good, I think we're going to have some fun with it. Anyway, that's quite enough prattle. Let's get started on makeup.
It's showtime.
I'm going to do my eyes first because I don't want to be scraping the fallout off of my foundation afterwards. The new thing I'm trying today is the SHEIN eye primer for dry skin. I bought both of them. I'm going to try the one for dry skin and I'm going to try the one for oily skin because I have combination eyelids. But I'm going to try the one for oily skin another time because it's the silicone one and I feel like I don't get on with them as well. But this is like a cream, so we're going to try this one and see how we go. Texture seems okay, a little bit thin. Did only cost me $2.99, so I haven't got high hopes for it. Let's put it that way, shall we? Blend that in. I mean, I don't love it so far. It seems to be drying a little bit too crunchy. I don't know. We'll give it a go. Turn out the juice and see what shakes loose. Cheers. Ah, fuck, it's going to be a long night, isn't it? So we're going to start off in the Beauty Bay Midnight palette and we're going to go in with this light, slightly darker lavender shade called Catch here in my brush. Just going to take that all over the eye area that I'm going all over. Wow, I'm feeling professional tonight.
You think I'm qualified?
It's going to be a good one. Oh, yes. It's a sort of ethereal purple. It's just what I want. Thank you very much. Pop that on the other side. Blends out really easy. You know, sometimes you get pastel or pale shades that just vanish when you put them on your face, but these ones just don't. These ones are really good. They show up really well. So now I'm going to take a smaller fluffy brush and I'm going to go back into the Beauty Bay Midnight and I'm going to take this shade here, Iris, which is hands down my favourite shade in this entire palette. It is fucking glorious and I absolutely love it. And I'm just going to take that up through the crease. Oh, that's gorgeous. Oh, yes.
You like it?
Yes, we like. Thank you very much. Smaller brush back and just blend that out. The bigger brush even. I know what I'm talking about. Let's blend that up. Oh, I like how those purples have blended together. That's really nice. So next I'm going to go into the Carnival XL Pro palette and have this colour, this purple here called Wasted. And I'm just going to pat that right in the outside corner to deepen that up slightly. Oh yeah, that's perfect. Yes. Oh, that's good. Oh, yes. Oh, I'm loving how those purples are coming together. I'm just going to take that same brush with that same colour. A little bit of smoke underneath. I've tell you what, I've not been disappointed once by a BPerfect palette. Every single one that I own is just fabulous, quite frankly. Highly recommend them. I'll probably bring that down a bit even further. I don't want to bring it down too far because otherwise I'm going to have to go round it with my concealer. And I don't feel like doing that. So now I'm going to go into another one of the BPerfect Carnival palettes, Carnival 3 Love Tahiti, which was actually the first one I got. And is probably my favourite so far. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to go into this almost teal shade called Reef down here. Got that on a flat packer. Ooh, yes. I'm actually going to take that up. I want to blend that in towards that purple. It's going to go all the way into my socket. Oh, that's beautiful. My goodness. Look at that. Isn't that fabulous? And again, blending in super nice with those Beauty Bay shadows too. So I want to bring that down, bring this down really far into my socket. Nice. This is going considerably better than I thought it was going to. So let's all have a little round of applause for me, shall we? I don't understand these people who do one eye in total and then have to do the other one to match it completely afterwards. Like, I have to do it in stages or it doesn't work. Yeah, I'm not sure about this primer. It's not like, it's definitely not the worst primer I've used, not by a long stretch. But that's really not saying anything because I have used some absolutely garbage. Where are my wipes? Purple and green are just such a good combination, you know? Really underrated. I love green and purple. I think green and purple are two of the best colours to put together. So I'm going to take an even brighter green now. I'm going to go into the Sample Beauty Equalizer palette. Now I'm going to take lime up here. And I'm going to take that on the same brush because we're going to put it in roughly the same place. So I just want it to be really bright in that corner. Yeah, that's it. That's perfect. Just sort of wanted the almost blue transition shade. On the other side. Just want to give it a sort of really otherworldly green. Just going to take a tiny little bit of the multi-chrome shade in here. It's this purple to green multi-chrome. You can sort of almost, I don't know. I just thought a little bit of that looked nice. I don't want to overdo it. I want a little bit through along the top. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's perfect. Oh fuck yeah, look at that. That's what I wanted. Perfect. Oh my god, everything's going so well. Plane's gonna drop out of the sky and hit my house in a minute, I guarantee it. Hadn't planned on doing that, but sometimes it just works out. Right, I think it's time to do the really difficult part, the bit that I'm really terrified about. So for my birthday this year, I actually got this little water-activated liner palette from Amazon from my son, my darling son, and I'm going to take this white here. I have never used water-activated liners before. I am not at all convinced that I have even the slightest idea what I'm doing. But here goes nothing. Oh, okay. Okay, that's not quite as terrifying as I thought it was going to be. This is really hard to do when you've had as much coffee as I've had tonight.
I'm feeling a little, anxious, if you know what I mean.
Nice eye. I mean, that brush is good. That brush is doing a better job than I thought it would. It dries down quick as well, that's good. Just going to take an even smaller brush. Make sure those lines are really tight. Oh, I should have used that brush from the start. Take longer, but it's better. Yeah, shit, that's really white now. Yeah. Good. Now watch me fuck it up on the other side. I'm gonna try doing it with this brush from the start, I think. I've got to say, as this dries down, it's feeling quite crunchy, shall we say. Well, look, it's not the most perfect straight line I've ever done, but I think it'll do. Now, this is the bit I have to be really careful not to fuck up, because if I fuck this up, then the whole thing is ruined. The problem with the way this cake liner has dried down is it's sort of settled in all of my wrinkles, so it's making putting liquid eyeliner over the top really complicated, which is going to cause a problem shortly because I'm going to put stripes in this in a minute. And if I fuck that up, then the whole thing's ruined. Right, so I'm going to use the Creator Revolution face paint palette, and I'm just going to take the black and use it to make the stripes, I think. Okay. Let's try this. Oh yeah, okay. Face paint was the right choice. Oh, almost done on this side. These face paints are pretty good, actually. Oh, that did come out good, didn't it? Oh, the problem is now is that one side's tilted and one side isn't. Okay, we're doing okay. The scary bit's nearly over. Oh, yeah. Fuck yes. God, that was hard work. Jesus, wet. Almost finished with my eyes. I'm going to take this Barry M Hi-Viz lime green, neon green, whatever, and pop that in my waterline. Oh gosh, yes, that works. Oh, that's good. Just going to pop some concealer on. This is the Revolution Conceal and Hydrate. Is there anything more boring than putting concealer on? Foundation is the L'Oreal True Match Foundation in 2N. Foundation done. I'm going to actually go back in to... What am I going to go back into? I'm just going to go back into my eyes for a bit. I've got a few bits that I just want to darken up under the eye a bit, because I think that came out a little bit pansy, to be honest. So I'm just going to go back into the Stacey Marie Carnival XL Pro, and I'm going to take this shade here called The Height, and I'm going to bring that down under here. And I'm just going to take Wasted again and smoke that out a little bit harder. Why the fuck not? I'm not terribly worried about the bags under my eyes because I am doing the makeup of a guy who's dead. So if I look a little bit dead underneath, I think I'll get away with it. I think it'll be fine. Brush my eyebrows up a little bit before I start, because I think the bushy eyebrows is the way to go. But I don't have very bushy eyebrows anymore because I viciously destroy them. And I'm not going to use my SHEIN pencil this time. I'm just going to use the flick on the other side because I want them to look sort of aggressive and spiky. And I'm going to go underneath them a little bit with something. We'll find out when I get there. Oh, there's a gap in there. Sort that out. I'm getting tired, that's the problem. Still got another video to film after this. Haha! I'm so funny. I think those are good brows. So I'm going to take the Nip&Fab Weightless Strobing Kit. I hate the textures of these things, but what I just want to do is take the green one on a little lip brush. They're moist, these motherfuckers. And I want to go underneath my brow side. I love these highlighters, but they're an absolute bastard to work with. I have no idea how you're supposed to use them, but I feel like I'm getting it wrong because they're a really weird texture. They're sort of creamy, buttery, sticky, weird. I don't know. I don't get them. Maybe you're supposed to use your fingers. I just don't know. I just don't know what I'm doing. So I actually want to put a little bit of colour in my eyebrows. So I'm going to go into the Stacey Marie Antidote, Stacey Marie, BPerfect Stacey Marie Antidote Carnival, and fuck it.
Come on!
Carnival Antidote. And I'm going to take this shade here, Sable, sort of a sagey green, and I'm just going to pop that through my brow just to darken. Oh yeah, that's cool. Oh yeah, that looks really good. Yeah. Kind of a muddy green. I really like that. So I'm actually going to take a grey shadow, this one, which has almost got a sort of greeny cast to it, and I'm going to take that on my e.l.f. stippling brush. Just going to put a little bit of dark contour on, sort of make my face look a bit gaunt. I'm going to take that around my temples as well, just grey it up a bit. Grab another one of those greys. Just a little bit of grey underneath. Almost imperceptible. Okay, gonna put a little bit of blush on, the Revolution Violet Love. Blend that out with grey. Oh, that's lovely. Okay. I need to put some mascara on. Just gonna pop some primer on my eyelashes. Leave it to dry while I'm doing my lip. And I would like to have big lashes without having to put lashes on, because fuck that, I hate putting lashes on. It is my least favourite thing to do. And I can never wear them for very long anyway because I end up having to take them off because they stick on my glasses. Put a little bit of lip primer on. Oh, I want to do almost like a halo lip. I want to sort of put a little bit of green around it, and then do a purple lip over the top. I have no idea how that's going to work, if at all. So I'm going to take the Morphe X Lucky Charms in Mischievous and do my lip line with it. And I'll just want like a hint of green underneath the lippy. Okay, I think that's where I was going. So for the actual lip colour, I'm going to do a two-tone lip. The first shade I'm going to do is the Stila All Day in Chianti. I've only got a mini of this. I really need to get a big one at some point because I absolutely love this shade. And that'll go on the outside. So I'm going to just go in with that pencil again and just blur the lines a bit. Oh yeah, that's cool. Okay, I'm going to take this much brighter purple, which is the Revolution Pro Supreme, and I can't remember what the name of the colour is. I think it's Purplexed or something like that. And I'm going to tap that. Good. And just the tiniest bit of the BPerfect Loose Pigment in Komodo, which is a sort of gold green loose pigment shadow. Just going to take the tiniest amount of that. Oh yeah, that's cute. I like that. That came out good. We're almost done. Oh, I forgot to highlight my inner corner. We'll be doing that then. Hang on. So for my inner corner highlight, let's try that one again. For my inner corner highlight, I'm going to take this shade Shield, a little bit of that green, and just pop that in the inside corner. Oh yes, that's the thing. That's the thing. Just bright. Yes. Fuck yes. You know how sometimes you forget one thing and then you go in to do it and you're like, yes, that's the thing that brought the whole look together. That's what that is the thing that brought the whole look together. Time to do my lashes. I'm using the L'Oreal Telescopic Mascara at the moment, which does a great job of boosting my terribly skinny, horrible, boring lashes. I do rather wish I'd had the energy to put proper lashes on, but them's the breaks. Almost forgot highlighter as well. I'm going to use the BPerfect Get Wet in Skin Sheen, and it is a truly, truly wet looking highlighter. Just so hard to see on camera. Well, there you go, you got a bit of it there. Sort my hair out. This is definitely a look that my seaweed hair comes in handy for. I promise I will be redying it at some point. So there we have it, we're done.
Shall we?
So final thoughts, I didn't really like the SHEIN primer, so probably won't be using that again. And the Creative Revolution face paints, they sort of smudged, and so I ended up with this black cast above my eyelid, which was a shame because I think everything else looked pretty good. I had a good time. I'm not sure it came out that great. It's not bad, but I could have done a lot better. So this is what I'm talking about. Yeah, I feel like my first attempt at a lot of things doesn't always go where I wanted it to go. It's a good start though, and I'm pleased that I did it, and I'm pleased that I managed to finish it, and it doesn't look absolutely terrible. I think that's about the best we can say. I think I will use slightly different materials next time. So tune in next year when I will probably redo it. Or the neon skull from last year. So I don't know. I just got lots of looks to redo because I'm still learning. I had a good time. I hope you had a good time. See the description for all of my links, like to my Twitter, my Instagram, my TikTok, which I don't use anymore, my Twitch channel, which I'm now DJing on 3 times a week. My schedule information is all on Twitch, and my Ko-fi link if you would like to contribute to my makeup fund so I can keep doing this perhaps at a better rate than I am because I don't have much new stuff coming in. But yeah, I'm going to be doing a spooky ooky goth industrial type set on Twitch on the 28th, on Friday the 28th, and I'm going to be playing all sorts of goth and metal and rock and industrial and spooky scary music. I'm sorry, I won't do that again, I promise. Anyway, I hope you're having a good spoopy month. I hope you're having a good autumn. I hope you are looking forward to Christmas. I hope you've got loads of fun things on at the moment. I hope wherever you are in the world, whatever time it is, I hope you're having a great day. And if you're not, I hope tomorrow's better. Mwah.
you go?